everywhere.
It just looks ridiculous in the street.
Pretty inappropriate just for public places.
Can't even climb on the bus steps to get into the bus.
That's just, for me, it's disrespectful.
Because it doesn't look good. It just really doesn't look good.
They look like they have something up their butt.
To me, it looks sloppy.
I'd say 99% of the people, when they see someone with their pants around their ass, they don't have a job. You know, that's the perception they give it. They don't have a job, they're a thug. Hold your purse close to yourself. Walk on the other side of the street. And it's somebody that, you know, obviously doesn't care about themselves or the perception they give. Because once again, they want to give the perception of I'm a badass, you know, I'm a thug, and to leave me alone.
Sagging started in prison.
A lot of kids don't even know where it derives from, to be honest.
Half of them, if you ask them, they don't know the history behind this.
Yeah, I heard it comes from jail.
We in the culture have embraced, you know, the culture of prison.
When you get arrested, they take your belt away and your pants fall down. So why is that something we want to portray as a people?
People that went to jail and come out, you know, they're celebrated.
Show off their belts.
It's a fashion statement. You know, it's to show whether you have a fashionable belt on, some fashionable boxers on.
Years ago, when my brother came out of jail, that's how he wore his jeans. So I learned from him.
Some guys just do it because they don't know any better.
Why is this kid sagging his pants? He looks retarded. And I'm like, I'm fresh.
I definitely don't find that attractive at all. Like I said, maybe it's an age thing.
I don't find it attractive at all.
Extremely not attractive.
Some females have to find it attractive if people are still doing it.
Wait, you remember when we went to the party on Thursday? My pants was sagging. My pants were sagging real bad, and I still had a belt on. But the party didn't even start yet, and girls was already coming up to me saying, hey, come dance, come dance.
I don't allow my kids to even leave the house, and I sometimes go out there and check to see if they're doing it.
Deep down inside, in my head, I would definitely not be happy with it.
I'll try to tell them not to because it does mostly look ignorant, especially if you overdo it.
You know, this is not okay, you better pull up your pants. That's not gonna work either because then it's just gonna make them sag it even more.
Oh no, they're gonna wear their belts high and tight, jeans at the hips, everything.
I'll let them know you look really corny and no girl likes you. I mean, I would have girls calling their house on purpose, just let them know it doesn't look good. And if I had girls, I would have guys calling. I don't play that. It doesn't look good. I always think you want to look clean cut and presentable. You never know who you're gonna meet. And unfortunately, this society is driven on looks, and you don't want to get mislabeled and not even start off in a good impression because you already put yourself in a bad state. It's no, and none of my kids, no. Even my baby's not gonna hang low with a heavy diaper.
I wouldn't like to see them wear their pants like that. But they wouldn't wear it in my presence because I'll tell them to pull it up. Maybe when I'm gone, they'll put it back down, but I will tell them I don't think it's acceptable.
Sexy. Oh, hey. I want you can go down low, you can go down low. When I come up so, you can go down low, you can go down low. Love on me, baby. I want you can go down low, you can go down low. When I come up so, you can go down low, you can go down low. Love on me, baby. Yeah.
I think if it's like right below your waist, it's okay because maybe you don't want your belt to like squeeze your stomach or something like that. So I can kind of understand that.
And I see like out of control sagging, I'm like, what's wrong with this person?
Why are you bothering to wear pants at all?
I've noticed different levels of sagging.
The low, the medium, and the high.
Definitely the guys who can't really walk because it's just so low down, like it's just ridiculous, come on.
I can't hate on a little bit of sagging, man, you know, I can't hate on that.
We just gotta show a little hint, a little peek.
If it's sitting there just right, it feels good.
Like I said, a little piece. Saying all of this right here, you can say that's too much.
It's a little bit, probably like an inch below my waist, inch or two below my waist, and I think it's comfortable.
When I'm working the body, ooh baby, you're driving me crazy.
feel that there should be any laws in the books based on how people dress whatsoever.
Freedom of expression in New York?
Not at all. Then everyone will get a ticket. There'll be tickets every day. I might get 10 tickets a day.
No laws.
I think it would be really hard to enforce.
Prohibiting a form of freedom of expression.
Many in the public might not like it, but that's their problem. These people have a right to dress how they want to dress.
I don't like it, but I don't think that anybody should be prohibited to wear whatever they feel they want to wear. I mean, you got transvestites that dress like women and people who dress up like all types of different things. So I don't think that our freedom of expression should be limited. I mean, I think it should be talked about, and maybe the people who wear those type of clothes could, you know, come to some kind of better understanding, or maybe they can make us understand. But I definitely don't think it should be any laws prohibiting people from dressing the way they want to dress.
What would cause this trend to fade out? Maybe someone will come up with something even more ridiculous.
Like I said, I think it's just a style that's going to go away in a couple. I mean, remember hammer pants? You know, they were around for a little while, and then eventually they went away.
Time change, the fads change. As people get older and times progress, different fashions become acceptable that maybe wasn't acceptable in their time.
Been around how many years now? 10, 15 years? I thought it would have been long gone. It's not.
I know when we were young and girls first start wearing pants, we thought that was scandalous. Wearing a man's pants, how dare you? But after a while, it became a fad and it became a fashion. Because today's girls wear jeans and slacks and men's suits, and it's acceptable. But the only difference is you're not showing your body isn't out. It's in the pants, not out of the pants.
First impressions are everything, and the way you carry yourself decides how people feel about who you are.
Kids don't really set their own trends when it comes to fashion and leadership and stuff like that, so it's just a phase. And no, I don't judge kids.
If you are going to present yourself in a certain way, people are going to have preconceptions about the way you are.
Because I sag my pants, that does not mean that I smoke, that I drink, that I hang out on corners, what else? I'm stupid, I'm a dropout.
I really thought after once Obama was elected, we would start having more self-pride, and it doesn't seem to be happening. For some reason, we as a people, we pick the lowest denominator to emulate.
Now hatred is our enemy, not a falling friend. So give an helping hand to your brother when he's crying out. Give an helping hand to your sister when she's crying out. Give an helping hand to your brother when he's crying out. Give an helping hand to your sister.